to this SUV, and it handles pretty decently. And if you put your power down a little bit, yeah, it gets up and goes, especially in the sport button. So good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. In front of me I have a 2022 Ford Edge SE. Now for 2022, Ford added a couple of new colors. We have forge green and stone blue, and they added two packages. One was the adventure package, and one, this is that we have here in front of us, is the black appearance package. Now this is just a regular, SE model from Ford Edge. Of course, now they're all-wheel drive. That's a new thing for 2022, as that they all became all-wheel drive. There's no more front-wheel drive Edge. Now, of course, this is powered by the 2-liter twin-scroll turbocharged EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine. So I did just review the Ford Edge, the same one. It was an STL actually, with the adventure package that has semi-aggressive off-road wheels with a little bit of different looks on it, and the active edge interior. But this one here that we have is just a regular SE, but it does have the black appearance package. Now this is the first time I look at this package. This Edge is done in agate black, which kind of complements the blacked out, the black appearance package. This one has basically completely been all blacked out. Part of this appearance package are these 19-inch wheels, which are a black gloss aluminum wheel. Now these are wrapped around 245 hand hook all-season Ventus tires, which I'll put that information, guys, on the screen for you. Now, of course, it just got the regular, brakes and everything here. But coming around, guys, everything's blacked out. As you can see, the black, even usually a different color. This is all black, same color as the body. We got lowered body panels here that are all painted black. Even coming around here, guys, everything, the antenna's black. And coming around, taking a look at the back of the Edge, even the Ford emblem is the darkish, not the blue emblem, but the dark, which is awesome, which Ford has had for a while. Usually sometimes they put these black packages, but they keep you the blue Ford badge when they're kind of throws things off a little bit. But this looks really nice. This kind of really complements the look. And of course, you got the black Edge designation there for the model. This is kind of the updated version. They did a slight variation of all this trim blacked out for the 2022 model year Edges. So sorry, guys, this is the updated kind of look for the Edge for 2022. They have a little bit of tinted windows here in the part of the rear doors, and look at the way this looks. It's all blacked out. Haven't seen an Edge like this, basically from factory Ford. This is the first time I'm looking at the black appearance package, so you guys can see what it kind of does and brings. So up here, guys, everything is all blacked out. As you can see, even the lower panels are painted in color, in the body color black. And of course, we got the black Ford out badge here in the front, which is awesome. This is something that you should have done. Like I just mentioned, I just drove the Explorer ST, and doesn't have this badge in a blackout, which looks fantastic on a Ford Explorer ST. But overall, great look to this Ford Edge. It really looks cool and aggressive. Obviously, this gives you that all blacked out look for this Edge. So it doesn't have any type of amenities here for even an automatic rear. So we gotta pull this up. So take a look at this interior of the Ford Edge, which is really nice, very roomy. These are 60/40 splitting seats. We have some hooks here. We got now I don't see a 12-volt here that I haven't put, so this is a small. No, of course we do have it here. I apologize. There's your 12-volt, and then of course we got a mini spare tire here, a smaller size spare tire with some extra room here in the bottom to put extra things there. There's your spare tire jack and everything here, so at least you got a spare tire for this. So really pretty nice and spacious. It's about 39 square feet of space here in the back. Plenty of space to put things in. It's pretty good for space, much more than the Escape, and just about as much as an Explorer. So you got awesome space here in the back to put all kinds of things for the kids and everything. So of course we got no buttons or anything to put this down. This is basically manual. You grab the handle, and a little bit of lower trim, but it's not bad. Of course, you do have a backup camera here and all your blacked out badges there. Really quick look at this back of this Ford Edge. Of course, you got all plastic. This is a more of a base model, so you got some more synthetic leather here. You got some of your pockets here and the speakers. A little bit of plastic aluminum here surrounding that. And this one comes with the ebony black cloth, which is it's really nice. This has like a semi Alcantara texture to it, but of course it's not. This is definitely more tougher. Kind of a two-tone cloth interior, which I really like. It's all black, which it's basically stain resistant. Really nice, and I think this is a great interior. Especially, I love this type of cloth interiors because here in Florida we get super hot. So here we got, we can get the seats down to manually just put them back up. We do have a center armrest that you can see there, and we have couple of USB connections, and 2 AC outlets for the rear passenger. So and of course you got some pockets here. So this is not bad in room, of course. Getting in here, guys, plenty of room, plenty of headroom. And this is where I'm sitting now. I'm about 5'11", got plenty of, still a couple of inches left, and very roomy. And these seats are also reclining as well. So, and of course you got all the interior design of this Ford Edge. So really nice the way this is. And of course you can also get a panoramic sunroof in this. This is an option, but this is not option with it. So but it's still a very roomy SUV. And so it's been a little bit of a long tooth for this Edge, but it's still a good design. It's still a nice, still sell them. And even though Ford still does some interesting things in packages for this Edge model. So all right, so quick look at that power plant that we have here. Let's take a look at that 2-liter engine. So pop in the hood of this Ford Edge. Even though it's a smaller model, you get some hydraulic shocks to help you out with that hood. All right, so we have the 2-liter EcoBoost engine. This is a twin scroll turbo engine with 250 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque through the 8-speed transmission, which is nice. Not much to look at, as you can see, just a basic power plant, but it's got plenty of torque, very fuel efficient, very smooth as well. So here in this the other model, the only other option you have for an engine in the Edge is the ST model, which gives you the 2.7-liter twin turbo V6, but that's a whole different animal. This is more of an SUV, that's more of a performance oriented SUV, with 20 more power. But this is more of your daily family, daily SUV type of engine. But it's got plenty of power. It's really nice as well. So dropping the hood of this all black. I love that Ford badge. It's really cool looking. So all right, so coming into the front of the driver's side here, well, of course, it got some more soft materials here, considering this is a lower model. Not as nice of different interior trims and all that stuff. All this, instead of being panel black, it's called just more plastic here. But manual seats on this one here. Of course, you got your cloth. I do love the cloth seats, to be honest. These are great. I would love to have these seats in for example, my wife's Ford Escape, because the ones in beige really get dirty. So this black ones feel great, and they feel very rugged too. So all right, let's go ahead, guys, and get in. Of course, guys, I just recently reviewed this Edge's interior. Of course, you got your 12-inch screen here, and still a nice cockpit. It's still very comfortable. It feels cozy, and it feels still semi-modern, considering this is probably a 10-year-old design cockpit. So all right, guys, so I have the key with me. We're gonna head and press the engine start to get this interior going. It's modern amenities in this Edge, even though it's older. Coming in the front here, we've got an analog speedometer. We got a couple of 4-inch screens here on each side. One's for your information for your radio. Over here, so your information for the car, seat belts, all kind of things. Fuel mileage. You have, of course, a tach, and all kinds of tire pressures and everything's there. Digital speedometer, and a couple of numerous things here, so you can tell your 4-wheel drive system, which is helps you out as well. So yeah, it's a little bit dated, but still got modern amenities. Got your big 12-inch screen. It has all the modern features. You got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You got I don't believe this one might have a navigation. We go here, guys, to press the little Edge here. This one does not have navigation, but you got sound, you got Sirius radio, you got phoneless vehicle, all kinds of information. If we go here, because you get your phone, media, Android Auto, of course, all your things. And of course, you also got a sketching little thing where you can go ahead and do some sketching here, put some notes, which is awesome. That's an awesome little screen to do. You can just go back to our screen here. So we have all kinds of settings here, guys. You can go ahead and press your little Edge. We got all kinds of general display, all kinds of things you can switch around. Guys, we already played with this one quite a bit. We do have a dual zone A system here as well. This is all your controls, so you can just go ahead and press basically your temperature. We have your fan speed and all that integrated into this. We do have the stereo here, which is pretty good. Yeah, it sounds pretty decently. And of course, you got a tone button here. Everything's done through the screen here. You get your hazards. We got your max AC. We got your scroll buttons here for your radio. We got a passenger off because nobody's here beside me. USB connections here. We have, of course, your roll dial tone here with the sport button, parking brake, and your automatic on and off assist. Here's off button. And we have a cup holder here with a little Edge, a little bit of phone holder here as well. And we have little cubicle here with a little bit of tray, and we have no connections there whatsoever. No, I think we have a USB connection there for the 2022. So that's about it, guys. Real quick, interior wise, I do love the way this you know, the seats are. It's still, you know, got a bit of aluminum trim, and it's still, you know, so all this is still pretty soft. You know, it's not bad. You get a little cubicle here as well. See, now remember, this is an all-wheel drive model. That's all part of the new you know, 4-wheel drive system that Ford makes standard for the 2022 model year. So I like this blacked out model. Looks really nice considering for 22. These are 2 new packages. But Adventure package got the off-road tires. They're basically 18-inch wheels, you know, which are a little more aggressive tires for off-road. Gets you a little bit of trims, different little seats. It's got the Active X seats in there as well. This one does not, but I think that's probably the coolest one they have done so far. It's got like a miniature Timberline edition. But this one here, the one with the all black out package, was about 14. I think it's about $1,300 plus. I'll put that in there. That Black Appearance package looks really nice, especially in this agate black. You know, this just makes the car all black, and some people like that kind of look. So, but all right, guys, let's go ahead and let me just adjust my manual seat a little bit here, and go ahead and get going. Of course, we got some light controls here on the side here. We set an automatic, and in the middle of your frequency, these are basically controls for each of its screen here, and you got for basically your voice control and your cruise control as well. But other than that, this one doesn't have a lot of there's no other amenities. I mean, there's a little more modern things with the SEL, and you also have the titanium model and the ST, but this is more of your base model SE Ford Edge. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and put in drive, and we're gonna put it in sport, get our tachometer back up, and of course I gotta release the brake as well here. Press that down, and our brake is off. And let's go ahead and go in a quick test drive of this Ford Edge SE model. Now, I really love the way this looks. The Black Appearance package just makes it look much nicer, more aggressive. And you know, Ford's throwing in those 19-inch wheels for you with 245 tires all around. So, but this is a very smooth powertrain. You know, this is a, you know, pretty decently fuel efficient. You get about, I think it's about 20 miles in the city and about 28 on the highway, which is a really nice, you know, figure, especially for this. You know, you got all-wheel drive. You know, it's a pretty good size SUV, but it's very smooth, and the power plant's very responsive too. We're in sport mode right now, which gives you a little bit of extra responsiveness to the transmission and the throttle. So, all right, guys, you probably won't hear a lot, but you know, it is pretty quiet interior. And the ride's not bad. I mean, obviously it handles pretty decently. You know, it's a good handling SUV in terms of what it is. Obviously, if you want a little more handling, you go to the ST model with more power. But this is a very smooth, very quiet, and you know, interior. Still for its age, you know, this is not the newest and latest, greatest from Ford, but it's a still very comfortable SUV for every day. You know, you got all the amenities. You got plenty of you know, modern things to do, and a lot of, you know, things that already a lot of modern cars have. So yeah, this is you know, this is the steering wheel is all the plastic. There's got no leather to it. You know, of course, this being the SE model, and of course, you know, there's no nice trim around here or anything like that. So this is, of course, more your, this is really a blacked out appearance package interior wise as well, except for this aluminum trim here, a little bit of plastic aluminum trimming on the below the dashboard, below the dash there by the glove compartment. So, but I do like it. This is a very nice and smooth running SUV. I love the power plant. It's very, you know, 250 horsepower is not a ton, but it's still got plenty of oomph to this SUV, and it handles pretty decently. And if you put the power down a little bit, yeah, it gets up and goes, especially in the sport button. So I'm sure you're gonna get the greatest mileage of fuel with this sport package, but I mean with the sports on sport mode here. But very smooth, very nice ride to this Edge. Yes, it's very cool. Really nice the way it feels. I'm gonna put some AC guys on. Well, see, that's the only thing about putting an AC on. You have to go to and press that button there. You gotta go to the screen and make sure that takes your attention a little bit away. Instead of having an actual button where you can actually, you know, kind of press it. But it's fine. You get used to it where, you know, where things are. So But yeah, this the edge still feels pretty pretty decently good. It's got a good stability on it. It's a little wider to me than, for example, an Escape. And this feels a little more tight. It's got 245mm tires on it with 19-inch wheels, so it gives a little better grip in terms of the regular 18-inch wheels. So, or a bit bigger, a little flatter tire in terms of sidewall. But it rides very smooth. It's super quiet. But yeah, this is just your normal pleasant driving SUV, and of course this look, people like it. This Black Appearance package looks really nice, and I'm glad Ford put those black Ford badges in the front, because I think they just makes a difference in a Black Appearance package if you're gonna charge people for that. So brakes feel very good. It's got a nice feeling pad. That's something I've gotten used to from my wife's Escape. It's got a really nice feeling pad. The brakes, got a very progressive feel to them. The more you brake, the more brake pressure, the more brake, brakes you get, more braking you get. Excuse me. So, but here we go, guys. Not stepping on it a lot, but it's a brand new vehicle. It's only got 6 miles on it. Plenty of very smooth torque. The torque feels super nice. It's right down low on the torque, on the RPM range. And just makes it take off really nice and smooth. So awesome SUV. This is they're long in the tooth. This one is priced around $38,500. I'll put that information, guys, on the top on the screen for you. So it's not a heavily optioned SUV. It's more the lower trim, but it's got plenty of room. It's got super nice ride. It's got a really nice power for every day. Plenty of torque, very smooth 8-speed automatic transmission. You got the ability of all-wheel drive, so this is great for inclement weather. And this appearance package, it's not much. $1,300. You get much nicer wheels, blacked out, all the blacked out badges and all that stuff. So that's definitely worth more than the $1,800 that Ford's charging, the $1,300 that's Ford's charging for that appearance package. So it's a great little deal. It makes this, especially with this black colored agate black color, just makes it stand out as all blacked out Ford Edge, which is really, you don't really get to see them a lot anyway. In that kind of, these are more like your beige color with your beige interior, all black on black, everything makes them look much more sportier. So yeah, guys, Ford did a great job with this SUV. It's obviously there's a replacement coming soon. I don't know if Ford will make I'm sure they will. They already got one in Europe. They're already making the I forgot the name of the new one, but in China, the China market already has a replacement for this Ford Edge, and I know they're making another one that I saw. I'll put that information, guys, up on the screen. But this is already stretching the legs of this Edge design and Edge chassis. So, and this is a good selling SUV for Ford. So, and look at that, the brakes are really good, and the handling is really nice too. So very smooth, guys, very smooth running. And this is still a nice buy, for anybody's looking for bad things. Are pretty reliable engines, and very comfortable SUVs that it's got a lot of modern amenities on it. So we didn't check out the reverse camera, guys, which we'll do right now in just 1 second, guys. But first, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford, guys. They provided me with this SUV, with this Edge. I want to give them a big thank you, big shout out, and also to Randy for allowing me and give me those keys to get my hands on these vehicles to test drive for you guys. So all right, guys, so we're gonna do a quick reverse camera. As you can see, guys, here we got the reverse camera. It gives you the whole white screen, and it's got a really nice resolution to it. Now, there is some rear, I'll back up a little more, guys. There are some rear sensors in the back. I mean, you'll get to see them and you get to hear them in a little bit here. There we go. There are the sensors for the rear camera. So got really nice graphics, and if you press the little button, you got the camera facing down in case you're towing something here. Now this one here doesn't tow a lot, 1,500 pounds if you're towing something, so it's not a big tow, especially with this engine. So, but at least you can tow something light as well. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and put this in park there. Put our parking brake on. Really nice, fantastic. SUV. This appearance package looks really nice. This is the first time I see this Black Appearance package. I think it's a nice, a lot of nice features what you get for the money. Also the adventure package is really cool. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.